Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It's your girl BrittReacts, and today we are reacting to Freddie Mercury versus Martel. Let's see what they have to say.
Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama.
Ooh.
I don't wanna die. Sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.
The similarities are absolutely there. And so what I know is that Martel did some of the vocals for the movie Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't know if he did them all. I don't know if he like dubbed on top. I know a lot of times in the movie magic they do all types of manipulating to do things. I don't know. I don't know how much, but I do know that. And the similarities are obvious. The one difference I hear in this song, Bohemian Rhapsody, is Freddie seems to be singing more from like the gut, like the roota tuda tuda, as they say in like choir rehearsal, like in his diaphragm. It feels like grittier, like it's coming from deeper down, like mama, you know what I mean? And not no shade to Martel, it's just that's the difference that I really hear. And I think Marc's intention is to sound like Freddie for the most part, because that's like kind of his job. But that's the one difference that I hear thus far. So far.
Mama, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born.
Yeah, like Marc's singing like kind of up here to me, and Freddie's more like down here. Like Marc's just feels lighter and airier, and Freddie's feels a little more like grounded, rooted in the grit.
On it all. I've paid my dues, time after time. I've done my sentence.
Look at this suit, this bodysuit.
And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my shells and kicks in my bed, but I've come through. I need to go on.
I've never heard that part of the song before. Have I? I'm like, wait a minute, have I actually heard that whole song before? That was new to me. Also, him kind of moving the mic back and forth was interesting to me. It made me feel like, is the mic actually on, or is that like a technique for him to sound kind of further away, like, you know, like where you come over here and sing and it sounds different? I don't know, that was interesting.
We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end.
I love that he leaned into a lunge as he did fighting. He like leaned into a lunge. He was so physical as a performer. It's wild to me.
We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world.
That vibrato. It's like a loose
I've paid
vibrato.
my dues, time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime.
Oh, cry.
And bad mistakes.
You know, and now I'm wondering, is what I hear in the difference just like the difference of the time and the technology and the audio, and so we hear Marc in a crispier, more dictated, clearer, fuller vocal, because the similarities are there. Undeniably there.
I've made a few. I've had my shafts and kicked in my face, but I've come through. We are the champions, my friends.
His arrangement of this is nuts.
We are the champions, my friends. And we'll keep on fighting to
Fighting! That's good. That's good. That's really good. I said his arrangement is nuts, but honestly, I don't know the song well enough to know if this is the actual original arrangement or not. I'm just watching his hands move, and I'm like, smokes holy. It's great.
the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world.
Ooh.
You will remember when this is blown over and everything's all by the way. When I grow older, I will be there at your side to remind you how I still love you. I still love you. You will remember when this is blown over.
Blow no. That's the prettiest thing I've ever heard.
Remember when this is blown over and everything's all by the way. Ooh, when I grow older.
Yeah, I would love to hear their voices just stacked, because I think now, as we're deeper into the video, the biggest difference I hear is just quality, right? Like, Marc has obviously got higher quality, more technically advanced, technology advanced. Not a grammar lesson, doesn't matter, move on. He's just got higher quality equipment, and so we can hear him in a fuller way. I think he does a good job of capturing Freddie's like loose vibrato, because his vibrato is not that like normal, like oh, like shaky tight vibrato. It's looser, more friendlier and inviting. Because sometimes, to me, and this, I think this is a personal thing, vibrato can be so off-putting if it's done too much and too strong. Like, it's like your jaw's gonna break. And sometimes I'm like, I don't want any parts of that. And I feel like Freddie had this kind of loose wave of vibrato, and I think Marc does a good job with it.
I will be there at your side to remind you how I still love you. I still love you.
That sounded like a flute.
Can't barely stand on my feet. Take a look at yourself in the mirror and cry. Lord, what you do?
All right, I have a question. When was the long hair era? Was that in the beginning, in the middle, or the end? Or did he have long hair throughout the process? Like, he would cut it and grow it back? Because I just like don't know when things were recorded. And so kind of my time marker has been like when his hair is short and when it's long. And that might sound really dumb, but for me, it's like, oh, his hair is shorter. Maybe that I feel like that was when he was like further along in his career. Am I wrong? Or am I right? Or am I right? Or am I wrong? I don't know.
I spent all my years in being.
Oh, this is a studio recording. Okay, love that. I should have known they were in the booth. Okay.
I spent all my years in believing you, but I just can't get no relief. Lord, somebody, ooh, somebody,
That slide, take a look. That slide up this like halfway up the scale, not even halfway, just a little bit up the scale is amazing.
On my feet. Take a look in the mirror and cry. Lord, what you doing to me? I spent all of my years in believing you, but I just can't get no relief. Lord, somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love? I could give up all my life for just one kiss. I would surely die if you dissed me.
I think the other thing I hear, maybe as a difference, is that feels like Freddie sings from a place of like passion, angst, pain, trial, tribulation, you know, just a place of kind of, he understands maybe more of the root of where things are being sung from. And, you know, when you are the person who is like the original, I don't know, writer or composer or performer of a song, you can tap in that way that I think maybe Marc could tap into. I don't know, but maybe he, you know, he doesn't know all the background information, or he doesn't have the same story and life experience that Freddie has, so he doesn't present the same way that Freddie did. You know, I think a lot of performers have something that no one can teach them or take away from them because it comes from their experience here on earth and everything they've been through. And so when they open their mouth, they sing with a little bit more of something to give because they're singing through all of those things. I hope that made sense. But that's the difference I hear, is that I feel like Freddie has a bit more just passion and story behind what he's singing.
Kiss me from your love. You take my breath away. I would give up all my life for just one kiss. I would surely.
See, like Freddie sounded a lot sadder on that, and not to, I don't know what either of them have been through, so this is not like Freddie's been through things and Marc hasn't. It just, that's what it sounds like to me, is that Freddie is singing from a place of something different than Marc, and Marc's again sounds like it's more up here and brighter than Freddie's, which felt like it was down here and like sadder.
Die if you dismiss me from your love. You take my breath away. You don't need me to tell you what's.
I don't know why that keeps happening. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still here. My final thoughts are, I do feel like Freddie Mercury has somehow reinvented himself through Marc. They slightly look the same, like they could be from the same bloodline. Incredible vocalist. And no one can argue with that. So go and have the day you deserve. Now it's time